Hello again, folks. Okay, we're getting into the part of the integers unit 1, where you're getting into actual operations with integers. So today is adding. I want to show you two ways to picture adding. I believe very strongly that the more you can picture something, the better you understand it. Memorizing things isn't a very deep understanding. Being able to picture it in your mind is much deeper. So let's get started. We're going to do it with two different methods. In the end, I don't care if you draw them. It's just an easy way to picture it and understand it at the beginning. We're going to do number lines and counters. So on page 13, it works with number lines. Things to keep in mind: on a number line, you got to think about the direction. A positive number is moving to the right on a number line, and a negative number is moving to the left on a number line. So these number lines are going to go with these questions. So let's do A. -3 plus -5 means you start at 0, you go out to -3. That really didn't work. Let's move that over some. And then from -3, you have to go out 5 more negatives. So out 5 more negatives, and there we are. Up to, this is not oriented. Hang on, let me orient. Sorry, it was just oriented and it has moved in the past, I don't know. It's kind of annoying, but that's okay. We can get over it. All right, so let me draw this again. -3 and -5. Start at 0, go out to -3. From there, go out 5 more, and where do you land? You land at -8. Let's go to the next one. -3 and +5 are adding. So I start at 0. I go out to -3, but from there I have to go 5 in the positive direction. So I go 3 back to 0, and then 2 past goes 5. That lands me at 2. So that equals +2. Next question. What about +3 plus -5? I start at 0. I go out to +3. From there, I have to go 5 in the negative direction. 3 back to 0, and then 2 more. That lands me at -2. Next. 7 plus -2. So that means I go out to +7. And back up 2. That lands me at 5. Now, down at the bottom, I want you to answer these questions to consider. Whoops. So down at the bottom, 3 quick questions. These are kind of getting you to think big picture. What's always going on? What's sometimes going on? Do you think number lines are helpful? Even if you personally don't like them, do you see how they could help someone else? Why? Can you picture it without actually having to draw it? Do you think picturing it might help you remember what to do? And how will you know whether an answer will be positive or negative before you even start solving it? Okay, let's go to the next page and see what that method is. On page 14, this is where we use counters or dots. A blank or white circle is +1. If we use the counters in school, those would be yellow. A black circle is a -1. If we use the counters in school, they're red. I don't know that we're going to do that much. So every +1 paired with a -1 becomes 0. Think about it. If you find $1 and then you lose $1, you got nothing. You haven't gained anything, but you haven't lost anything either. So that's the 0. When you are drawing the counters, you want to line them up. Put all of the same kind in a row together and put all of the other same kind in a row together. So watch. -6 plus 4. Here are 6 negatives, 4 positives. Every positive and negative cancels out. That leaves me with 2 negatives. Let's do this one. +8 plus -5. I need 8 positives. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now I need 5 negatives. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now let's cancel. That's gone, that's gone, that's gone, that's gone, that's gone. That leaves me with 3 positives, so that equals 3. Let's do one more together. -3 plus -4. Here are 3 negatives. Now be careful. Those are 4 what? Negatives. So when I add 4 more negatives, they're the same kind. There are no positive counters in that whole question, so I just get more negatives. That's -7. Got it? I want you to do number 3 and answer the rest of the questions to consider, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye, guys.